Hello, welcome to round 8 of the Intercontinental Rally Challenge. The ERC, as it's known these days, the Barum Czech Rally Zlín, is famed for its high-speed stages on bumpy and sometimes broken tarmac through a mixture of urban areas and narrow woodland stretches where experience and commitment behind the wheel are essential. Well, the Barum Czech Rally Zlín is held in the Zlín region in, well, guess where? Zlín, southeastern Moravia in the Czech Republic. Yes, on the Drevnici River, the city located 305 kilometres south of Prague. Well, sports play a major part in the life of those living locally, and of course rallying is massive here. Kevin Abbring. Top 3 were eliminated, unfortunately, by stage 4. And Abbring himself took the lead after 3 stages, but engine died on stage 4, and it was another retirement due to mechanical issues while he was leading. He must be wondering where all his luck went. Esapeki Lappi. Well, he was second after 3 stages, but sadly a mistake on stage 4 damaged his suspension. Back, though, for leg 2. Small error, big price. Well, Craig Breen was third after 3 stages, but went off, hit a tree on the co-driver's side. Yes, crew thankfully okay, but the roll cage was damaged, so another retirement for Breen, another blow for his title bid.
You okay?
Roman Cresta, well, twice a winner of this rally, took the lead after stage 4, but had to retire himself after stage 5 due to a broken exhaust manifold. Václav Pesh, the Czech, on board a Mini ERC, well, took the lead after stage 5, won 3 stages on the opening leg. Looked good. Peck then, with that 54-second lead over Weigand Costa, Kajatanovic and Odlojnik. Weather becoming overcast for the second leg. No rain, 6 stages left, so take your blessings where you can and get ready. First loop of 3 stages, stage 12, the longest stage of the day at 21.41 kilometres. Zalverici, just after 8 o'clock in the morning local time. Buddy Tenek, the Estonian, in the Ford Fiesta R5, second on the road, but sadly for him, a small mistake on a 90-degree left-hander. Ouch. 12th fastest, partially because of that, 9th overall. Well, Jeremy Tarabus is a Czech with the Skoda Fabia S2000 in his hands. Good weapon, third on the road, time 8:07.2, the fastest. So 7th in the standings, 1.7 behind Consani.
We are maybe a little carefully before finish, but time is okay, and we will see what another behind us.
Thomas Costa, another Czech in a Ford Fiesta R5, 8th on the road, his time 8:08.3, so 1.1 slower than Tarabus. Thankfully for him, no more issues with power steering that he'd been suffering with previously, and chasing Weigand for that coveted second place.
Looks like everything is fine. We check it a little bit on this stage, but looks will be good.
Weigand, of course, also in an S2000 Fabia, 9th on the road, his time 8:12.5, so 4.2 seconds slower than Costa. The gap reducing, though. Weigand now just 14.4 seconds ahead of Costa.
I was a bit too careful, I think, on the first stage, so yeah, it was safe speed and we did not risk too much, so maybe we have to be a bit faster.
Václav Pesh, Mini Cooper double RC, 10th on the road, his time 8:12.6, so 7th quickest. Manages his pace well though, taking no risks, or few of them anyway.
Everything okay, but we go no fast, but good.
Yeah, 54 seconds ahead of Weigand in the standings. Moving on, just about 20 to 9 local time. Pindula and Kedlovici up next. Jaroslav Orzak, 4th on the road, 2nd quickest on stage 11, fastest on 12, so 6th in the standings, 6.6 behind Orloznik. Esapeka Lapi, 11th on the road. Car been repaired overnight. Good work, boys. Fastest in stage 11, 2nd quickest time as well on 12, and now racing to gain on the lead. Kajatanovic, 6th on the road, 7th fastest in stage 11, 6th quickest on stage 12, and 4th in the standings, just 6.6 seconds ahead of Lozlik.
6 prawy szybki szczytem 60 wąsko, 7 lewy szczytem do 6 prawy, do 5 lewy szybki i 5 prawy z mocnym hamowaniem lewym.
Just love Polish pace notes. Maybe windscreen wipers on the inside of the glass would be good. Thomas Kostler, 3rd fastest on stage 11, 4th stage 12, and pushing to challenge Weigand. We get on board with the German. Sepp Weigand, 5.2 slower than Koska in stage 11, 3.8 seconds slower in stage 12. Weigand still 2nd, but now only 4.9 seconds ahead of Costa. Checking out the gearbox selection, the revs as well, and that pedal use, as you can see. Fabulous on board. Those graphics excellent as well. So after stage 12 it looked like this, with Pesh ahead of Weigand. Koska still very much in the chase, but look at the gaps starting to open up. Pesh looking very good. Well, still dark clouds, but still thankfully dry. Weigand, German youngster, 2nd in the standings.
Wir müssen uns mehr auf uns konzentrieren und auf die Meisterschaft.
Well, we need to focus now on us and the championship, and even a 3rd place is good for us. We scored extra points yesterday with our 2nd place, so if we finish 2nd or 3rd in the overall classification today, that would be good for us, and we get close to Lappi in the championship, so that's our focus.
Den Europameistertitel, und das wäre sehr, sehr gut für uns.
More from the Czech Rally Zlín in a few moments. Welcome back for leg 2 of the Barum Czech Rally Zlín. Last loop of the rally, 2 runs of the morning stages to be taken on again. Zadvarici, 14.87 kilometres, and Pindula, 18.43. Reasonably still, as you can see. Even the wildlife taking it easy. Koska, anything but, fighting with Weigand for 2nd overall, with 4.9 seconds behind Weigand at the start of this loop. And fourth fastest on stage 18. Glorious scenery. And some great driving as well. Zeb Weigand, second overall at the start of the loop, would still be happy if he drops to third, he reckons, but as a result, taking very few risks on 13, ninth fastest only, losing 8.2 seconds to Koska, dropping to third in the standings, 3.3 seconds behind Koska now. Roman Odlozlik in the Ford Fiesta R5 was fifth at the start of this loop, still in fifth place after 13. A big drama on 14, the penultimate stage. And it was to be a violent crash. Check this out. Everybody okay, thank goodness. Esapeki Lappi came back with Rally 2, chasing extra points in leg 2, was fastest on 13, second best time of the day, but slower, and indeed slowed by yellow flags on 14 after that crash of Odlozlik. And so Vaclav Pesh, controlling now, no risks anymore, heading into the last stage with a lead of 58.7 seconds over Koska. Comfortable cushion, used it well. Pesh then, margin of just under a minute. Weigand in third place. Got to start just worrying a little bit perhaps about Kajatanovic. Can't take it too easy. One stage left then. Before we tackle that one, let's have a look at the ERC Juniors. Stefan Lefebvre, an eventful leg for the young Frenchman, leading all day until the puncture on the last stage, dropping him back to second place. Andrea Grugnola, Lefebvre's closest rival, inherited the overnight lead. Our local hero and pre-event championship leader, Jan Czerny, struck with two punctures and knocked back to sixth. Unlucky. Alex Zavada, upwardly mobile in fourth place, literally overtaking Barfotas in the process. Well, difficult day for Tincescu. Well, largely helped due to the help of spectators. He got himself back on the road and finished the day in 11th. An exciting Peugeot UK debut for Ingram. Problematic gearbox, steering issues preventing him fighting at the top. Rally leader then. First of the juniors off the start line on stage 10. First stage of the day. Grugnola definitely has the pace to win. And a 22-second lead. Pace note mistake though at a junction, dropping over a minute and unfortunately down to fourth place overall. Alex Parapotas, well, cautious approach after a slight excursion on leg one. Still learning, exhaust problems in the morning, good speed on tarmac though, steady progress, no risk, finishing 8th overall. Poppy Zilic, well, after many problems with the car on leg one, much better for the local driver, only 21 years of age. European Autocross Championship for him this year, finishing 10th overall. This is Adolfi. Final stages here, finishing 7th overall. Mistake in Pindula, hitting the curve and got himself an accident, which was unfortunate. Chris Ingram really struggling to get the car to work for him. Set up problems in the morning, pushing really hard though, right on the limit, finishing 9th overall. Well, having passed his architecture exams in the summer, Gimo Books, the Belgian, another good learning experience. Only 7th ever rally, can you believe it? Completing without incident, finishes a very solid 5th overall, moves up to 3rd in the championship. Well, it was a podium position in Ypres until mechanical issues forced Griebel to retire. Winning stages 11 and 12, though. Very impressive pace for the serving policeman. Posting constant top 3 times, holding 2nd place overall. This is Cherney. Local knowledge helped him, of course, but seemingly struggling. Drops back. Pace notes, pace in the morning, managing 5th place overall, but as we said, dropping back to a disappointing 6th for him. This is Zawada. Despite pace notes being a little conservative, shall we say, taking 3rd place in Crugnola, maybe conservative was the way to go. Finished in 3rd place, only 4.1 seconds ahead of Crugnola. Well, this is Stéphane Lefebvre capitalising on Crugnola's mistake and immediately retaking the rally lead, but he's reporting gearbox problems and struggling. Well, we had a problem with the diff. Tried to get to the end, and Griebel getting close, so the priority is to maintain a good lead, and we'll change the gearbox at service and try and get out of trouble. Well, with only 30 minutes, the team worked fast to replace the gearbox and the differential. Their work appreciated by the admiring crowd and the driver himself. And driving away, as he did, within time, with a refreshed Peugeot. How's about that for appreciation? Service job successful. Lefebvre wins the rally. Sadly, Jan Czerney's disappointment continues with the news that he will not contest any further rounds of the ERC in 2014. Celebrations for the top 3, Alex Zawada and Cathy Doiseau in 3rd place. Griebel and Rath in 2nd, and the winners, Lefebvre and Dubois. First ERC junior podiums for both crews, 2nd and 3rd. Lefebvre completing a hat-trick, winning his 3rd consecutive ERC junior rally and emphatically taking the lead in the championship. Excellent job by all of the 11 ERC junior crews that finished this rally. Yes, apart from Christensen on day 1, no further retirements. Good job. One stage left. We'll see you in a minute. Welcome back to the ERC Barum Czech Rally Zlín. Yes, before we tackle the last stage with the leading drivers, let's have a look at the other category, shall we? Production Cup. Martin Brejcik, yes, losing the lead on stage 12 due to a problem with differential, but still wins the category after Andreas Hadig had to retire with a gearbox issue. That's a big bakery in the region, apparently. Frisch, Seb Frisch, finishing 2nd, 1 minute and 6 behind Brejcik. The pole on board is Subaru Impreza. Nice to see Subaru and Mitsu still going head-to-head at this level. Martin Udek, 3rd in the Production Cup. 2nd podium of the season for him then. He's going well. Sadly for Vitaly Pushkar, the Ukrainian, had to retire on stage 11 with engine trouble, losing the lead in the point standings as well, and now 1 point behind Udek. And so the Production Cup top 5, Udek just a point clear of Pushkar, tight at the top this, and podium places. Look at that battle as well. Well, fastest in the 2-wheel drive cup and an easy win, Adam Kobilia. Taking 7 stages in his Renault Clio R3, totally dominant. Egon Schmeckel in the Citroën DS3 R3T, finishing 2nd, minute 20 behind Kobilia. And Stéphane Lefebvre in that 208 R2, 3rd in the 2-wheel drive cup. He takes the lead in the points standings, though, 15 points ahead of Zoltan Bezenier, who didn't compete in Zlín, sadly. Katina Stracheva in the Ladies' Trophy, third victory in the class this season and strengthening her lead in the point standings. Stracheva dominant. Well, back to the leading drivers. Will Koska be able to keep his second place from Weigand? Well, let's see, shall we? Kudlovici, 21.41 kilometres, just after 2 in the afternoon, local time. Esapekki Lappi crashed on stage 4, won 3 stages on leg 2, scoring 5 points in the championship, and in so doing keeps the points lead. Good work. Jaromír Tarabus, the Czech, second fastest in the last stage, just 1.1 seconds behind Lappi. Been pushing really hard on day 2. Jumps ahead of Kajatanovic on the last stage.
He was fast too, and now only we must waiting what in time.
Third fastest, Jaroslav Orzak, 1.8 seconds behind Tarabus. Very close finish with Tarabus. Orzak, fourth overall, just 0.8 seconds ahead of Tarabus. Amazing. Thomas Koska, well, he was 3.3 seconds ahead of Weigand in the standings before this last stage. His time 11:33.9. The question was it enough? Well, let's ask him.
At the moment, I don't know. We got some engine trouble in the previous stage and also in the half of this, but we just to manage, try to push as much in the corners, and now we're gonna see what the Seb is doing.
And so did we. Seb Weigand in the Skoda Fabia S2000. The German with a time of 11:30.4, 3.5 seconds faster than Costa. So Weigand jumps to second overall in the standings, only 0.2 of a second ahead of Costa. Remarkable. Skoda driver scoring big points in the championship, and in so doing closing the gap to Lappi. One happy man.
Anyway, I'm happy with the second, and I'm for sure also happy with the third. So a good rally for us, thanks to everybody. I'm quite happy. Good rally, clever rally. I'm quite happy. It's okay.
Clever rally sums it up. Václav Peš wins the rally for the second time, controlling it since stage 5 after Abring, Lappi's, Brian's and Cresta's retirements. 51.5 seconds ahead of Weigand, and first time in 5 years a non-Skoda driver has won the rally. This, of course, a Mini Cooper RRC. Couldn't have gone better, he said.
Perfektní, jenom perfektní, všecko se nám povedlo.
A perfect rally, everything was perfect. Everything went according to our expectations. Super, he says. Peš doing a job with Uel. And look at the margin. And then look at the gap between second and third. Weigand and Koska really did have an amazing battle there. Second victory in Barum for Václav Peš in Zlín. His first victory in the ERC was second in the Jana at the beginning of the season. He's going well. Lappi, 123 points ahead of Weigand on 104. Breen, well, licking his wounds, I guess. The kilometres flat-out trophy awarded to Jaromír Tarabus, fought back after going off on stage 7. JP Nicholas announcing it. Congratulations indeed. Pechwagen and Koska, leading drivers in the centre of Zlín. Next up will be the Cyprus Rally in 2 weeks' time. Hope you can join us for that. For now, bye-bye.